What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the podcast. I am Zamora Love, and today I am joined by Ebony Delite Samore.
Hey, you floozies.
Not the floozies. Y'all, this podcast is a peek into the smoke session of two opinionated Chicago queens, and sometimes a friend or two may join in with us.
We cover a vast variety array of topics to give our opinions on interesting Reddit stories and crazy internet stories we may have come across. Again, our opinions.
And if you know anything about drag queens and our mouths, they can be more filthier. Is more filthier a word? A phrase? Is that how I should say it? Anyway, bitch, they're worse than sailors. You get the point. We're all adults here, so put your kids away. You have been warned.
So buckle up and roll up.
Then spark up and pour up, because, baby, this is Two Queens, One Blunt.
Two queens, one blunt. Two queens, one blunt. Two queens, one blunt. Two queens, one blunt. You better spark it up with two queens and a blunt. Two queens, one blunt. Two queens, one blunt. Two queens, one blunt. Two queens, one blunt. You better spark it up with two queens and a blunt.
Yes.
Two queens, one blunt.
Two queens, one blunt. Two. What's going on, Ebony?
Oh, not much. Just life, you know.
Girl, life.
The struggle bus is real sometimes, let me tell you.
That part. First of all, let's talk about how fucking hot it is.
Oh, see, this is a drag season that I start to dread when the sun comes out.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm all about I'm a winter queen.
Same.
Just as I'm a winter lover.
Same.
There's not enough AC.
I hate being hot. I hate it. It's so uncomfortable. It's so miserable. But at least it was kind of beautiful outside today. The breeze was giving a breeze.
Yeah, but I can't open my windows. I'm on the bottom floor, girl.
Oh, damn.
I'm scared people might come through coming like
and they
brother,
will.
Like Brother Man from Martin.
And they will. Just peeking their head in. Hey,
what you doing in here?
let me get a bite of that sandwich.
I already had too many strangers just walking in my house.
Stranger danger.
Indeed.
Girl, that's gaggy, though. You definitely have had people just walk up to your door and try to go in the house.
I don't know why my door looks that welcoming. It's the same color as yours. they try my door first.
The gag is your door looks a lot less welcoming because it's like down in a little dungeon.
You would think, but no, they're like, let's go down there. Let's go kerplunking. Is that what they do for games? I think I said the right word, kerplunking. Or am I thinking of the game Kerplunk?
I mean, I've also never heard of it.
Oh.
So
I was right.
Yeah,
right.
I'm going to say you were right.
Oh, my goodness. How have you been?
Girl, I have been a tired working hoe.
See, but you're working.
I know. We got to pay the bills somehow. But when I tell you, today I just got home from Sidetrack. We did the Eurovision viewing party. It was so much fun, but it takes so much energy out of me whenever I'm like hosting, especially for extended periods. I've been there since I got there at like 1:30 and I got done at like 6:30.
Ooh, and that's straight just hosting?
Girl, just straight hosting. No performing, just hosting, keeping the people interacted. Ooh. And it was just a lot. So I am very tired. I also have a flight to catch. So we are going to make this episode very quick because I got shit to do.
I don't.
She said, I got all the time to kill. So let's take time. No, I'm not going to make it super quick, but it is not going to be one of our hour and 41-minute episodes.
Right.
Yeah.
So this one you can actually listen to on your lunch break.
Yes. This one you'll be able to listen to on your lunch break or on your drive to work. You'll be, good.
Yes. See, we're thinking of you this episode.
Yes, we were thinking of you, the viewer. But yes, so Eurovision 2023 was today and Sweden won.
Spoiler.
Oh, well.
If you don't know, now you know.
Well, it already happened, so. And it's a live event, so you're going to get spoiled anyway.
Oh, see, I thought it was like an American Idol type thing where like 2
Oh,
weeks.
no.
It's just a one day spat, bam.
Well, okay, I don't fully understand it yet because I have only watched it 2 years in a row. I hosted last year and this year. Basically, the concept is every country in Europe submits, and they also include Australia. They said fuck America, though. Well, I guess they said fuck a couple of other countries. But anyway, they allow one person from each country to submit music. So the country basically, I don't know if they do auditions or if they do like a little internal competition to figure out who's going to be the person who does the song. But basically you have to write an original song and then you go out there and you perform it. There was 26 countries that were in the finale. It starts though at the beginning of the week. So at the beginning of the week, either it was this week or last week, they all released the music. So the people are able to listen to it. You're able to like whatever songs you're vibing to, you hear it. Some of them have music videos with them. And then today was the grand finale, which is when they all perform it live. So whoever made it into the grand finale based off of whoever's music was vibing with the people, they all did a performance today. It was 26 of them hoes. Israel was robbed. I'm going to go ahead and say that now because they definitely should have won. But I also felt that way last year. Last year, Ukraine won, but I think that Spain should have won.
Okay, so is it all in one language or is it all just their own language?
It's all in English. Well, no, the songs aren't. Sometimes the songs are in their language. But the hosting and like all the talking and stuff like that, all of that is in English. So you can understand what's happening.
Okay.
Sometimes you can't understand the songs though. But a bop is a bop.
True.
So there's been plenty of times where I was like, I don't know what, like Ukraine, for example, last year. I don't know what the fuck they were saying in that song, but that song is a complete and utter bop. So
Like mumble rap.
yeah,
Don't know what they're saying. But
never
sometimes
know.
those beats be banging.
The beats be beaten. But yeah, so that went on today. And then yesterday was I had the Drag Race viewing party, and then I had Splash's premiere Rated X show, which was sickening. That was such a good gig. So many people came out for it. It was packed out.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a real good time. It was a real good time. Sorry if y'all are hearing my text messages. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and Sasha decided to text me. So, yeah.
How did you know?
Because it comes up to my phone. Or it comes on my computer, too.
Oh.
And I got my watch, too. So if it's not on the computer.
No.
She's in LA right now. And
I know.
Yeah, I'm going to see her when I go out there.
Yay. Come on, family reunion.
Literally, but she's trying to link up with my mom and my sisters now because they got her wig. So basically what had happened was she was supposed to get her wig sent here to her house. However, she left and the person had not sent out the wig yet. So she was like, okay, just send it to Vegas because she went to Vegas first. And so they sent it to my mom's house. And then my people, or she went to LA on Thursday, but the wig got there on Friday. And my people were going to LA anyway because my sister's birthday is tomorrow on Mother's Day. And they are celebrating it because she's turning 21.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to fly out there and surprise her. She doesn't know I'm coming out there. But when you listen to this episode, hi, it's Saturday and I am about to be on my way.
I was about to be like, spoiler, but I'm like, oh, wait, this won't come out.
Oh, yeah.
Wednesday.
This literally comes back the day that I'm coming back home. Or this comes out the day that I'm coming back home. So we're good.
I see you on the plane loading it. You're like, here we go.
Okay. And you think I'm not going to be editing this whole podcast on the plane on the way there? I definitely was like, oh, I can edit this whole episode on the way there. So let's record it today. What was I saying though? Oh, Splash was fire. Had a really great time there. Drag Race All Stars 8 premiered last night. So that was before that. Did you get to watch it?
I got to watch the first episode, yes.
Not the second one? Just
Not
the first?
second one, yeah.
Do you want to talk about it a little bit?
I love it.
You do?
I do. Jimbo's my favorite.
I was just going to say, out of the cast, who are you rooting for?
I really enjoy Jimbo. I don't know if he's going to make it all the way through just because of his play style on Versus the World.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. He might have smartened up. Otherwise, I really don't have a favorite on this cast. They had to even draw for all of them to go for me.
Do you feel like this cast was just like a random drawing of like some people who the people wanted and then some people that were just fillers? No shade.
I feel like this is very much a filler. It was like, oh, well, you can't do it. Well, hey, how about you? Kind of.
Yeah.
No one's on there that I'm like, oh, I'm missing you. Except for, you know what? Aja.
Not the lip sync assassin. Goodbye.
She did a lot of work, girl.
First of all,
I didn't know who she was at first. I said.
First of all, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler. Spoiler alert. So now that you've been warned, fast forward, or, you know, we're going to talk about, how about this? Fast forward a minute and then come back and I'll let you know if you can keep listening or if you should still fast forward. So that lip sync, Kahana won that.
She did the first time I watched it. Second time I watched it, I kind of see where Aja ate it.
I've watched it 3 times. Kahana won that.
I don't know.
You can say what you want to say. Kahana was Beyonce on that stage. She completely embodied Beyonce on that stage.
She did give you some Beyonce on there. I almost wanted them to bring Trinity to go up against her.
Yeah, that would have been sick.
I think that would have been a Beyonce off.
Yeah, it would have been a Beyonce off, but Trinity definitely would have won. Not to say that Aja wasn't great. Aja did amazing per usual. And Aja, it was definitely hard to decide who was going to win.
Yeah.
However, if I was making the call, it definitely would have went to Kahana, just because Aja was doing Aja to a Beyonce song. Kahana was doing Beyonce.
Right.
And she completely embodied it. And that hair while she was performing was just everything.
Yeah, I did love that hair.
And I was just like, yeah, no, Kahana. But look, are you gagged by Kahana, though?
Every time I look at her, I remember who she is. Just like what's the other one? The other redhead. Alexis.
Alexis Michelle?
Yes. That one I got to keep trying to remember who she is every time until she... Did you see the Untucked?
I did not watch the Untucked yet.
Baby.
I only watched it at the viewing party.
You got to watch that Untucked.
Was it messy?
Oh, it was so... It was one of those, why are you crying? You're not even the problem. Why are you crying?
Okay, I was going to say, not me getting a phone call right now from Progressive. I know exactly what it is, too. You know how you can redo your insurance? Mm-hmm. I redid my insurance, and they lowered my price a lot. Ooh. Yeah, girl. But I guess that's part of about to be 30. But anyway, I lowered it a lot. However, one of the things that helped lower it was the SNAP benefit. Like, you know, they have something, it's called like Snapshot or something like that. Either Snap or Snapshot. I don't remember what it's called. But it's a benefit that you get where basically they just track your driving. And if you're a good driver, you get lower or a discount or whatever. I don't think it's making that much of a discount, but I guess we'll check and see. Anyway.
It does over time if you're a good driver.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I know that my deadline to get that shit active is clearly today because they have called me 4 times today and I have not answered. Well, I've been busy.
Right.
It's not like I'm actively ignoring them. Would y'all have liked if I answered the Progressive call on the podcast? Exactly.
Progressive would. They'd be like, da, 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 it's Progressive.
Yeah. No.
Brought to you today by no.
The only way that I would answer that call if Flo was on the phone.
Ooh, I love Flo.
I do too. We love us some Flo.
Yes. I think her and the Geico should be on Dancing with the Stars.
Really? The Geico. How would the Geico do it?
The Gecko from Geico.
How would the Gecko do it?
I don't know.
It would have to be animated of some sort.
They do the Disney show.
Wow.
So yeah,
I don't know.
They'll make it work.
Right. I'm like, I don't know how it would work, but I'm sure they would probably make it work.
I wonder if she's done any other acting, or is she just locked in as Flo forever?
She's definitely locked in. They contracted her.
She better have free insurance.
Could you imagine being Flo and having to pay for insurance?
She's like, oh, I got State Farm.
Oh my goodness. We have got to find out, what insurance does Flo have?
We are farmers.
Bum, 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 bum. I'm not about to play with you today on this podcast.
You're the one who opened the door, so.
Damn.
You could have left me outside. There's a ball game going on over there.
Well, no, I had to get you inside because, you're a danger to the people.
I am not.
Girl, tell that to somebody that don't know you. Well, let me tell y'all what Ebony liked to do. Back in the day, she used to sit at the bar and scope.
With the other patrons.
But who was doing the initial scoping?
Richie.
Okay, we can blame Richie. I could see that.
And Mikey. Really, Mikey.
Oh, Mikey. I wonder how he's doing.
He's doing good. He does a lot with the Jolly Pride Network now.
I was going to say, I saw him working across the street, well, not too long ago. Yeah. And, yeah.
I was looking on my way in. He wasn't out there.
I was going to say, I haven't seen him in a while, but it was like last year. Or was that this year?
Probably last year.
Yeah, because I was going to say, this year's season just started.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was last year. But, yeah, it was good to see him then. And I'm glad to hear that he's doing well. I'm going to have to catch up with him soon.
Yes, we all got to go to Tillamook.
Ooh.
Or the Red Crab.
Okay, we got to stop because I'm starving. And we cannot talk about food right now because my stomach is literally rumbling. And I'm like, oh, bitch, I have not eaten today and I have a stomach full of liquor.
Ooh.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
That part. Back to Drag Race, though. Did you love how all these girls had all this work done, which, is like the all-star thing, though? They all come back for excuse me. They all come back for all-stars with a whole new get-up.
Pumped and tucked and
that part.
filled in. I'm like, geez.
That part. Did you like, though, how Heidi in Closet made sure to say she's had no work done and she still has her degular lips?
Yes, I died. I said, okay, Heidi, coming in here.
And I thought the funniest part was that Kahana had just got done talking about, and I got done because Heidi was the first one in. But literally, Heidi comes in talking about, I've got nothing done. And then Kahana comes in, I just got my lips done, my teeth done, my ass done, my hips done, my waist done, my back done, my toes done, my neck done, my eyelashes done, my eyes done, my hairline done. I was like, damn, bitch, you are a new person.
Right. I'm like, who are you again? Is that Marsha? No?
Oh, poor Marsha.
Oh, my goodness. Oh my gosh. My friend, Okima, I love you. But she sent me a message and there was a picture of, a big queen at a swimming pool dancing, and then she jumps down into the splits at the ladder to get in the pool. Mm-hmm. Lo and behold, it's Miss Silky Nothing Big with Ganache.
Bye.
And she's like, I thought that was you.
Nope.
I was like, I love you, Silky. I was like, I love you some Silky. She's fun. I met her a few times. I was like, but, honey, I'm not that size and I don't do the splits on purpose.
She said, look, I'm not doing all that.
No. I was like, there had been some ice that caught me by surprise. That's how I do the splits. And then I wouldn't get up like she did. I just would have been down there.
I'm done with you, Ebony. It's actually time to cut the podcast.
Oh. 2 queens, 1 blind.
Okay. No. We've been talking a minute. And we did not get into our question of the day. So are you ready to get into this question of the day?
I forgot we do those.
Girl, I did too. We was about to keep talking and I almost forgot all about it. And here we are, 20 minutes into the episode. And
we said it's going to be a short episode.
Oh, no, it's definitely going to be a short episode. I can promise y'all that.
Okay, I'm ready for the question. Last time was McDonald's.
Yes, last time was McDonald's. Oh, no.
Last time I was here.
Oh, okay. I was going to say the last one was not McDonald's. The last one was about, is it normal to pee in the shower? Can we get your take on that now that we have you here?
Oh.
Do you think it's normal to pee in the shower?
I really do think it is.
Everybody be peeing in the shower.
I really do think they do. I've done it a few times. But like you said, I go for the drain. Don't be one of those wall hitters. Let's just let the hose fly and jump around in there because you're having a concert. What?
You definitely know how to describe something. Okay. Are you ready for our question of the day?
Yes.
If you were a West bop bop Buddha bop bop shabalaba ding dong. That was the question.
Oh. I'll go in the words of Orlando Brown. Bop skibbity boop bop bing bing bong. And she's like, whoopee.
I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. But very that. Okay. Question of the day. If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done?
What would I have done?
Yep. What would they assume you did?
Walked off in clothes I was trying on and forgot to switch out.
Oh, a thief.
No. Just forgetful to put my correct clothes back on. That's the difference.
Okay. I guess we'll accept that one. For me, it would definitely be they all assumed that I whooped somebody's ass and got arrested in like a bar fight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I didn't tell anybody, if everybody was just like, oh, Zamora got arrested, I guarantee you half of my friends would be like, whose ass did she whoop?
Everyone would be like, what did you do? Because it's me. Because that would be the mystery. Because I'm like, what did I do? My friends are bad, not me.
Actually, it would either be road rage or it would be a fight for me. Those are what my people would assume it was. I either had really bad road rage and rode somebody off the road and drove somebody off the road, which not too much on me because I'm not that crazy. I made it sound really bad, but I'm not that bad. My road rage, I'm more of a, if you do some crazy shit to me while I'm driving and it pisses me off, I'm just going to roll down my window and throw some quarters or some coins at you.
Not make it hail.
Absolutely.
Right.
I literally keep a cup of like pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters. Most of the quarters always get pulled out, but pennies, nickels, dimes in my door. And back in the day, if ever I had like a road rage incident, I would literally roll down my sunroof or roll back my sunroof and throw those coins up in the air while I was driving so they could hit their car. And then I would either stop and move to the side, or I would like pull up on the side of them too, and I would roll down my side window and throw them at them. Real reckless.
You should get bologna like slices.
No, the coins did the damage. The bologna is just gonna make
That's a
me
good paint
hungry
job.
and make my car smell. Who wants their car to smell like bologna? That part.
Right. I'm like, well, there's a point there. There's a point.
Exactly. So yes, that was our question of the day. Just a stupid one today. If you're arrested with no explanation, what would your people think that you got arrested for? So comment below what your people would think that you got arrested for. We would love to see it.
Yeah.
All right. So normally we do a smoke session and we go away and all that shit. We're not doing that today. I know y'all are probably like, wait, what? We're not doing that today. We got shit to do. And I got a little high before we started the podcast. So I'm already stoned and a little bit lit. So
And I had edible today.
how was it?
Delicious.
Was it a gummy or was it a
It was like 3 gummies.
Oh shit.
Because they're tasty, and I forgot that I know what they do, but I was like, well, they're good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's the bad part. I gotta be careful with those things because I'm like, they're tasty. Now I just want one because I like candy, so I gotta make sure I get like real gummies, like to eat candy, and then
Right.
like my levitating gummies.
Yeah. Well, I believe in you. I think you can do it.
I believe in you.
I do. Keep taking them gummies. Throw them back. But with that said, oh, was the laugh too much for you? It did get very witchy.
Oh my goodness.
With that being said, though, we are going to go straight into our topic of the day. And our topic today is our first time in drag.
Oh, okay. Wait, are we talking about like our first time getting in drag, or our first time in drag?
Hell, both of them.
I only got one. It's my
not. She wanted clarity for just having one. I cannot stand you, Ebony. When was the first time you got in drag? Can you remember the year?
Oh, don't do years.
I mean, how long ago was it? You could just say
Oh.
how many years ago it was.
It was at. I could probably look it up, but I'm not. It was It had been about 10, 14. Okay, well, I was at ISU when I first did my drag.
Mm-hmm.
It was a benefit show that they were doing. I was in the theater. I worked in the costume shop. And I had a lot of theater friends. And they were like, hey, we need to do this benefit. They need some people to do some drag. I was like, sure, I'll do it. And
What the hell is that noise?
motorcycles.
Oh, I was like, girl, is the earth rattling? What the fuck?
No, it's the motors, and that's what they do. At least
Gotcha.
they're not racing yet,
That part.
because there's too many cop cars out there because the game's still going.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a benefit show. I had the full access to the ISU closet, theater closet. So I had outfits, corsets, everything. They were able to cinch me in and get me together. Had a makeup person came in and did me up from the department. Daisha, hey girl.
Hey, girl.
And then I also had a security because I came up with my name was Ebony Delite, and I had a little bodyguard. She did a drag king type thing, and her name was Cassidy. Hey girl, and she was my
Hey, Cassidy.
Ivory. So it was Ebony and Ivory.
Oh, that's cute.
That was my security was Ivory, and she used to make sure nobody touched me as we went into the show. We get there, I'm done up to the T, like makeup, I'm looking flawless, and people are asking me, they're like, "Are you from the Baton?" And I had no idea what the Baton was.
Girl.
I was like, "No, this is my first time," and they're like, "You're good." I was like, "Thank you. I haven't even performed. I'm just walking in here."
Did you do your makeup or somebody else?
Somebody else did. Daisha
Okay.
did it, and she painted me the
Oh,
house
right.
out.
That's what you literally just said. Sorry.
It's like university. You miss stuff sometimes.
You know what? Speaking of which, did you feel attacked
I
when we
did.
mentioned it last episode?
I did. I said, no, they didn't. I was like, I wonder what that feeling was when I was downstairs, and all of a sudden I just felt like I had to look around. I was like, am I okay? No, it's because there's a shade bus upstairs hitting me. I didn't realize. Shaming me for my mishearing.
It's okay.
It's all good. But
You were high boots.
my first song was oh my gosh, When You're Good to Mama from Chicago, like the Queen Latifah.
When you're good to mama.
Yes, and I had my boa,
Mama's
and someone got a picture from me from up above.
good to
You.
yeah.
And they call me in my shimmy, and my mouth all wide open. You can actually see that on my fan page. That's my picture that was on the cover, and that was my first time in drag, and I made the cover of the paper
Period.
for the show, and that was my first time. And then Ebony didn't come back for like 4 more years, and she reappeared at Maneuvers.
Period.
Thanks to seeing Sasha Love and Champagne Capone and Elena Couture competing every month.
First of all, fuck that bitch. We don't discuss her in this podcast because she can get stumped out.
I know which one.
Elena Couture. Cooter. That bitch. Fuck her. Anyway.
She don't book me, so I got no beef with it. I
don't
get
really
it.
care about
I
that.
hear it. I hear that. I was like, but she always asking for a booking.
Anyway, we're not gonna drag her.
I'm not
Y'all just
dragging,
know.
I'm just mentioning.
No. I was gonna drag her. That's why I said we're not gonna drag her because y'all already know how I feel about her. I don't like that bitch. That bitch played in my face too many times, and I don't play with disrespect. So, fuck her. Anyway, I just had to say all that because you said her name, and I was triggered. I was triggered.
Oh my God.
I was triggered, and I wasn't expecting it.
Okay, we have safety words and we got trigger words. Okay, we can gaslight now. No,
Okay, that part.
no. But how was your first time?
My first time in drag. Well, I do have two. My first time in drag was actually for Halloween, and that was in 2015 or 16. And my friend Dominique, not my best friend Dominique from Arizona, but my friend Dominique out here, she is the one who did my makeup, and I was Storm. Ooh. Yes, I had this very sexy cat suit with these black Lady Gaga, like a 4-inch platform on top of the hill.
Okay.
Or no, not 4-inch platform. It was way taller than that. It was literally, the hills were 8-inch hills.
Okay, but it had like the 4-inch platform in the
So
front.
it was a 4-inch platform? I don't know. Yeah. All I know is I was tall as hell.
And you were giving us the Holly Berry Storm, I guess, because you light bright?
I was. Well, not too much on me. But I was. And I ate it up. I had the white hair and everything.
Hey. Mm. Did you do the long or the short?
I did it long. You see that pink wig right there?
Yes.
So it was just like that, but white.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can't wait to see our next storm. And I hope it is Yatide Badaki. I hope you get it, girl. I went to school with her.
You know who I want to be the next storm?
Who?
Karen. From finance.
I'm done with
I'm
you.
just talking shit.
I'm done. I'm like, you know, they could always bring Angela Bassett back. They asked her to do it before. She said no. But you know who was supposed to be the original Storm?
Who?
Janet Jackson. And she couldn't do it because she was on tour. She was supposed to be the original Storm.
Well,
she would have been up in the air touching herself.
I'm actually glad she didn't do that. No shade.
Could you imagine a dance number Storm would have been doing? She'd be like, hee pow.
Bye. Goodbye, Ebony.
It would have been beautiful. I'm going to see her in a couple weeks.
Anyway.
Okay. All right.
That
so
was my first time in drag. The first time actually doing drag, though, I had won sidetrack so many times for their Beyonce night. I kept on getting on the stage and I kept winning their Beyonce night dance-off competition thing. And they eventually asked me to do the gig, and I showed up to do the gig, and Sasha was there when I did it, and the first song that I ever performed was a Beyonce Flawless.
Hey.
And I had on a flannel and a little hoochie coochie shorts that were cut into a thong, no pads, and it was all my bare ass, and I literally nared all my thighs and everything, and like everything was just out, and everybody was like, oh my God. Commitment. Did I look crazy? Hell yeah. Do I still have the wig though? Hell yeah. It's the one all the way in that corner. You can't really see it because it's dark, but it's the one all the way in that corner. The very last wig. That was my first wig ever in drag.
Oh.
Yeah, I refuse to get rid of it. I might restyle it and start wearing it, but it's a short little bob like how she had during that time. So
who took you home to do you though?
First of all, not too much, Ebony.
Well, that was the story. You know, the first time you did drag and then the first time you didn't drag.
I have never done it in drag, and I probably never will.
I like that she said probably.
Well, you know, if I'm in a relationship and my man want a little piece after the gig or during the gig, I'm going to give him a little piece. However, comma.
Not during the gig.
Hell yeah. Pull that dick out in the dressing room, nigga. Stop playing with me. However,
wherever.
Okay, I'm not trying to hook up with no random people in drag, because for one, T.S. Madison taught me something, and it was you don't want to give regular this is gonna sound kind of shady, but I mean it is what it is. You don't want to give regular everyday folks access to you in a light that you would let everyday folks, if you were everyday folk, do it. When I'm in drag, I'm not an everyday person.
True.
When I'm in drag, I'm a fucking superstar. And I need to hold myself as that. And you would never see Beyonce out here doing a show and then sleeping with her fans. Well, maybe you would, but
how do you think she got Jay-Z?
Well, we're not going to talk about that. Beehive, we don't want no smoke. Speaking of which, did you see any of the Renaissance tour that started?
Beehive don't come for me. She could have made a video.
Okay, we're just going to move on. We're not going to discuss this at all, because I see this taking a very bad turn.
No. I mean, for waiting so long for the visuals, for what? For her to come out in a giant bee outfit and then shuffle. The twins were there. I love the twins.
I know, it was nice to see the twins.
And
Did you see she got rid of Ashley? Where's Ashley?
Who's Ashley?
Ashley is the redhead dancer.
Oh.
Who was in all of her shit. Ashley is not there.
Oh, I did see a thing that was explain that. I didn't know what it was.
Impressive channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it yet, but I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to be like, oh, okay. Because
Well,
I saw a picture of Janet there. I was like, oh, did she go to Janet's side? But no, Janet only got 4 boy dances. So I don't know.
we gonna find out. If y'all
Yes.
know the tea, comment below. Why is Ashley not dancing with Beyonce?
Who did she dance up on?
That part. Or, actually, well, no. Because I was going to say, actually, the last tour that Beyonce was on, she got engaged during the
Oh,
tour.
yeah, during the show.
So I was like, maybe she's pregnant and married and living her best life right now.
She might be, that first year.
We're going to find out. We're going to watch the Impressive channel, and we will get back to you guys. Speaking of which, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and then go over to the Impressive channel and like, comment, and subscribe, because they're pretty great over there.
And say who sent you.
2 Queens, 1 Blunted.
That's right. I can't do that. Meow.
Ebony, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. Anyway, when you first did drag, was it a love right away, or did that grow on you? Was it like, something that you knew you wanted to do, or did you just stumble into it?
It was fun. I always wanted the idea of it. I was like, ooh, I could do it. And when I did it, I had a great time because, it's theater. It's like another little performance. I felt like a sexy Medea. So I was like,
Hi.
so I was all good for it. And then well, what really stopped me was, I don't even know if I want to go into it, but the next Halloween, I went as a crack hole, and I went past a fraternity house, and the frat boys did not like me coming across as a crack hole, and that's how I lost a couple teeth. But
Oh my goodness, no.
yeah, so that's why there was a little. I ended up leaving school like that next year because, yeah, it really messed me up a little bit. But lo and behold, made it through it, stronger and better, and here I am. And I came back to Joliet and never went to maneuvers until they took me there for one Christmas. And then they were like, and I saw the little show going, and I was like, I can do that. And then I came back, and Ebony rose like the phoenix and came. Phoenix.
I was going to say, not the Phoenix.
Phoenix and V. Miss you, girl. I hope you come back this year. I heard you're thinking about it.
She ain't coming back. Y'all need to stop listening to that bitch. She lied. She is lying to y'all. She is lying.
She's going to come back with feathers and flurries. And
She's going to come back the same day that Jesus does.
Jesus? Mm-hmm. I'll get his flight schedule. I'll figure out.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but yeah. Yeah, so I really do. When I came back, I would have found a joy for it. But I didn't understand the terminology. And Dominique was like, girl, you're so fish. And I did not know what that meant, but I just smiled and took it and was like, yeah. And I had to go home and look up some words to figure out if they were being nice to me or really just being mean girls.
That part.
And I found out they were being nice, and that's why I love me some Dominique to this day. I was like, oh, they're being nice. I hope.
Because the girls will be shady.
Yes, they will. And it's just the lessons learned. I learned a lot of things with Miss Carrie Trade and Dominique and Sasha and all them. They were so fun. Those are good old days. Those beginning days.
The good old days. Last question. Do you think, now that drag is everywhere and everybody's doing drag and it's no longer this underground thing that it may have been when we started, I'm going to say when you started, because when I started, it was season 8 of Drag Race.
What?
Do you think that RuPaul's Drag Race has fucked up drag?
Has it? I feel it has brought drag to the foresight, but it's giving you the same drag. There's very rare that you see anybody that's new and really, really different anymore. Mm-hmm. They're all the same girl. They're giving you drag TV. They're not giving you drag in the club. Mm-hmm. That's what I think we messed up, because she had the opportunity to bring you drag from all over. I mean, for the club kids and all that stuff she could have brought in, but she doesn't. She brings in the pageant girls, the comedy girls, and the new baby girls that don't know what they're doing quite yet. And say, throw them all in a room together, and that gives you good TV. It does. But it doesn't give you a good expression of full-on drag of the whole cycle of what it could be. That's what I feel. But I'm glad that she did what she done.
Absolutely agree with that. I do appreciate her for doing it. I never would have known about drag had she. I mean, I probably would have, but like I said, I am a RuPaul's Drag Race baby. So I fell in love with Roxy Andrews, and once I did, I said I want to do that.
And Jessica said the best thing. When she first started doing, when RuPaul just started,
Yep.
you would wear 21 Forever dress and get on the stage and be just fine, compared to what it is now, where you got to be like in some $14,000 gowns and outfits and costumes to try to survive on that show. I was like, back then you could be like, oop, I got this out of my closet. It looks cute. Go back and watch those beginning seasons and look at what they do now.
Oh, yes.
You will see. And it's not because they got, Rue money. It's because you kind of have to do that now because the show just keeps getting so grand. And that's why they had to up that price. The winning prize, they're like $200,000.
Well, apparently season 15 was the first season where they gave the girls money to put towards their looks.
Really? Ooh.
It wasn't a lot of money.
Shoot,
Most of the girls, right, anything will help. Most of the girls said it only covered like one look, but they gave them some money to put in towards their looks.
Hey. I always wondered if they give them outfits for like those planned ones where they're like, oh,
yes.
I thought so.
Yes. Some of them they do, some of them they don't. A lot of them, they have to bring their outfits there. Like a majority of them, they have to bring their outfits there. But there are some things, like that whole cheerleading thing that happened. They gave them those outfits.
When they did like the Ice Capade thing or the
Right.
Capades and stuff, like when they all have those outfits that look all similar to each other, I'm like, they have to have had those made for them. There's no way they got them all.
For the most part. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, like I said, it was a quick little run through of the topic. We just wanted to talk about our first time in drag, and if there's any advice that you have for the people who want to start doing drag.
Have fun. That's always I always say that's my first thing. Always make sure that you're having fun, and don't let other people discourage you from what you feel makes you feel pretty. If you feel good in it and you feel confident in it, own it, work it, do what you do. But don't be afraid to take people's advice, but don't take it all to heart, because they'll try to mold you into what they feel you should look like. And you know who you want to be as a drag person. So find your personality. Sometimes you don't find it till you put on your lashes or till you put on your lipstick.
That is very true.
Because sometimes when I'm putting on my face, I don't see Ebony until I put on my lipstick. And I'm like, there she is.
Not that.
That's what I do. What about you?
I would also say yes to the having fun. But if drag is something that you want to take serious as well, stay out of people's bullshit. Like, a lot of drag queens are messy and they will talk shit and they will try and get you involved in drama that has nothing to do with you. Stay out of it. Go in the gig, do your job, get your money, turn the party, and leave. Not saying that you can't hang out. Definitely hang out. Not saying that you can't be friends with people. Definitely be friends with people. But you always want to remember that drag is a job. It's a hobby too, but most real drag queens out there look at drag as a job. They don't look at it as, oh, this is just a hobby. So if you want to be a real drag queen out there, you should also have the mindset that this is a job. This is a career for you. And you never want to jeopardize that by jumping into some BS that has nothing to do with you, and now you're canceled because you were listening to the girls kikiing in the dressing room and you decided to put your 2 cents in, and now they done told everybody that you got this opinion about so and so, and now everybody don't fuck with you.
Yep.
So just remind yourself at all times that you are there for a job. So be professional, do your job, and keep it pushing. That's some advice that I would give. Oh, and also great advice that Sasha gave me. Save all your tips. Never consider your tips a part of your earnings. You only pay attention to your booking fee as the earnings. The tips, put them into your savings. You never know when another round of quarantine is going to happen. or, you know, a club shuts down that you used to work at. Now you can't work anymore. And you never want to be in a situation where you don't have money. So while you're getting those tips, put them in a savings. Don't touch them unless you absolutely have to. You can also take some of that and split it. So what I do is I do like half of my tips will go into my don't touch savings. The other half will go into my drag savings, which is literally just money that is for drag. So if there's ever a wig that you want or an outfit, something, you just reach into there instead of reaching into your other accounts. So definitely save your tips.
Yes. Even if it's a tip spot.
Even if it's a tip spot. And don't do too many tip spots. It's okay to do a couple when you first start in the game, but also remember that you don't want to sell yourself short. And if you are selling yourself short, you're making it harder for the next girl. If you're accepting a booking for a lower rate, you're making it harder for everybody else who is fighting for us to get paid more. So never sell yourself short. And if you don't know, it is okay to ask. If there is a drag queen that you trust, ask them, is this an acceptable booking fee? If they're trying to pay me this much and I'm doing this amount of numbers or any of that, it is okay to ask the questions.
Yep.
So definitely do that. And if you want to start doing drag, do it. And always remember that drag is not dangerous. Drag is not a crime. Drag is love and self-expression at its finest. So,
And if your wig falls off, keep on twirling.
please keep on twirling. Do not stop.
No.
Unless you are a funny queen and you can make a bit out of it. But do not be that person who is destroying the stage and then your wig comes off and then you just act like you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And then also don't be that person that your wig comes off. Glue that bitch on, pin it down. I've only had my wig come off once. Everybody probably has had one time that their wig has come off. Some people have a lot more times. However, don't be that person. Once your wig comes off, never let it happen again. And if you can prevent it from happening from jump, prevent it from happening from jump.
Yes.
All right. Well, that was our little topic of the day. We just wanted to discuss drag, all things drag. Encourage you guys, if you've ever thought about doing drag, give it a try. Halloween is always a safe time to do it. However, don't be no Halloween queen thinking that you're one of the girls. Stay in your lane. You are a Halloween queen, bitch. So don't be walking around talking about I'm a drag queen just because you got in drag one time for Halloween.
And don't try to read folks if you haven't even been to school yet. So
Okay.
Just saying.
Because, baby, it is not easy doing drag. My hat is tipped to everyone who does drag because it is not easy in any shape, form, or any of that. It's just not. So if you want to do it, come on. But I'm telling you right now, it's a lot of work.
If you're doing it right.
If you're doing it right. All right, well, that was our topic for today, our first time in drag. Let's take a real quick break, and then let's get into some Reddit stories.
All right.
We'll be back. All right. And we are back. Back again.
Yeah.
Are you ready to get into some Reddit stories?
Heck yeah.
All right. Well, before we get into these Reddit stories, we want to also remind you guys that we're going to start doing write-ins. So if you guys would like to write us, please send us in a message. You can send us anything from advice to a confession to just wanting to get something off of your chest to just giving us a compliment or, shooting your shot.
Or want our opinion. I know you want to hear what opinion. You want to know what we want to say, don't you?
That part. So make sure that you send us in a email. You can email us at twoqueens1blonde@gmail.com, all spelled out, just like the podcast. Or you can DM us. Follow us on that social media and DM us. We might be doing a, what's that thing called? Is it a Google?
Oh, the the Google page thing?
Form. Yeah. We might be doing one of those a little bit later, but first we just want to see how this works out first. So give us some write-ins. Once we collect a few, then we're going to start doing them. We have gotten one. So let's try to get a little bit more than that so we can make it really.
And remember, you can always be asking for a friend.
That too.
We don't know.
And if you want to be anonymous, be anonymous.
Yeah.
We don't have to spill your tea. All right. Are you ready to get into these Reddit stories?
I hope there's some good ones.
I don't know if we're going to do 4 today.
Okay.
We'll see how I'm feeling. But this first one. Am I the asshole for telling a disabled joke to a disabled person?
Okay. Probably not. Unless it's personally like their disability.
Oh, no, let me turn this down. All right. Okay. Are you ready to get into the story to see exactly what happened?
I'm scared, but yes.
All right. This is all new to me as well. I don't know what the tea is, so let's find out together. For context, I have intrusive thoughts that cannot go away, and I also have a few family members with genuine disabilities. Hold on. I'm nauseous.
Oh, no.
Let me get a water real quick.
All right. Getting some agua, getting some water. Hey, everybody. While we interlude, it leaves me just me. Hi. Hope you all are doing wonderful. I'm enjoying this. I'm excited to hear what this story's about. Don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see over there to read it for you. It's not like Braille, so I can't like touchscreen it, but this should be fun. Let's go get some agua. Get some water. Because it's hot under these lights. But it's alright. Oh, no. I was just entertaining them while you were away. That's what I do.
Thank you. Sorry, y'all. I am, like I told you earlier, I'm starving. I have not eaten anything today, and I drank a lot yesterday, and I drank today. So my body hates me right now.
You need to get more drinks with garnishes that have snacks on it.
Goodbye.
Get you some orange slices and some pineapples.
So sick of you. So sick of you.
I love a drink with a snack.
Oh, so you like bloodies?
I don't like the drink, but I usually like to see what they put on it for garnish. Like some people put chicken wings.
I've seen somebody put like a whole slider on there.
Right, and I'm like, I'm for that. I
That's
don't need
real
the drink.
crazy.
I'm like, give me that celery. That's delicious.
Right. Okay. Now that we're back, now that I'm not, because I was about to throw up mid-talk. That's why I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was waiting. I'm not going to hear the sounds of mine. Now I'm triggered by that. I'm not triggered by that. But
No, you weren't. I wasn't going to. I just felt it, and I was like, okay.
I was like, this is going to be a pause dash, or is this going to be a pause able to walk?
Oh, bitch, it was going to be a pause lean over.
Oh!
And it was going to happen right here on the floor, and I was just going to have to clean it up.
Not trapping me in here with it.
Grr.
I would have been like, this ain't going to work, and I would have flipped the table.
Not a diva.
I didn't sign up for this.
Okay, let's get into the story so we can hurry up and get this episode over so I can eat something and stop feeling like I'm dying.
Yeah.
All right. So, am I the asshole for telling a disabled joke to a disabled person? For context, I have intrusive thoughts that cannot go away, and I also have a few family members with genuine disabilities. I am used to telling jokes with the understanding that everyone will see it as just a thought and not some deep harbored sentiment that I have about someone. To me, jokes are just for the sake of breaking the norm. So, I was being introduced to one of my friend's friends who had a pretty bad motorcycle accident and lost his right leg from the knee down and lost his left arm at the elbow. We share an interest in tuning motors. I work on electric and he on combustion. So we were interested to see what we could do together. He has now refused to talk to me Yeah, he has now refused to talk to me anymore because my first comment was, "You were riding that new BMW S1000 I see." He replied, "No, I was on a Suzuki. I don't think BMW made the S1000 when I was riding." "Why did you think that?" I said, "Because I heard that they cost an arm and a leg."
Oh, you're an asshole.
Okay, wait. I am so sorry, but that was funny as hell.
But he's an asshole for it. That
Definitely an asshole. Definitely should not. Wait, okay, we gotta
soon.
finish it.
It's too soon. It was too soon.
I was not expecting that because this whole time I was like, what is the disability joke that he made? That was a good one.
It was too soon. The guy's still hurt from it. He probably still has phantom feelings for those
I
lips.
know, and I feel bad for laughing, but you know, we're just reading the story, and it triggered me. It was funny.
We didn't say it ourselves.
Right, we didn't say it. We just laughing. Anyway, I said, because I heard that they cost an arm and a leg. My friend about died laughing. Well, I bet he did, because we just did.
Yeah. That's...
Okay, wait, we're almost done. Let me finish this. My friend about died laughing, and I was trying to break the ice, letting him know that I was going to be just as brutal joking on him as I am with everyone else. Because, you know, we are just guys hanging out. He left the pub and did not come back in. I don't drink, but I do eat I do eat free peanuts while I watch TV and hang out with my friends who do drink. Anyways, he apparently is mad for my friend laughing at the joke and won't talk to him either. We literally joke on each other all the time. I figured this guy was one of us. Am I really an asshole for this, or is the guy overreacting to a friendly jab?
Okay, well, you said you get everybody like this, so he should know who you are if he's been around you. But if he's fairly new to the crew, yeah, you might just hit someone that's just too sensitive right now, and it might have been too soon. Kind of like an asshole, but, you know, every group has one, you know? Everyone has that one asshole friend that you're just like, but that was funny. Joke was funny.
I'm sorry, I'm reading these comments, and y'all are so sensitive. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean at all. I completely understand. It was a bad joke to say to the guy. However, let's not sit here and act like the joke was not funny, though.
Right.
It was funny. So, with that being said, first comment, you're the asshole. LOL. And I don't even know where to begin because you have this default expectation that everyone will enjoy your jokes. Sheath. Or sheath. Just apologize to him if you can. I think that's the least that you can do here.
No, Karen. You're kind of go to a comedy club and be complaining that the comedian's telling too funny jokes that you're offended by, and it's not even about you.
Somebody else said, you know, OP was so proud of his shitty joke. He thought that he would share it here and we would all laugh and laugh.
I did.
And did.
He's all right. That was funny.
I mean, I get it. Somebody else commented and said, you're the asshole, piggybacking off of the top comment to say this. When my mother passed very unexpectedly and traumatically, one of my best friends reacted to the news with a your mama joke. This is the thing.
Everyone's ready to be offended all the time.
Somebody said, you're the asshole. Simply leave the disabled jokes to the disabled people. Okay, here's the thing. I think because you joke with the boys, that's fine, right? And I think that because you don't know this boy, you just said that you were meeting him and he was becoming one of the boys. He's a friend of your friend. It literally says, I was being introduced to one of my friend's friends. Y'all were still in that bonding and getting to know each other time. I don't think it was a good call for you to make that joke to him.
No.
At least not yet. Maybe a little bit further in the future, once you guys were like good friends and he understood who you were, then okay, cool. Maybe you could have even made the joke to the friends that you have after you met him when he wasn't around. You could have been like, wait, did he have a BMW S1000? Or like, you know, he could work it in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to say that to him, to his face, when you're just meeting him.
And you're sober, so you can't even say you were drunk.
And you're sober. That was bold.
Yeah.
Funny, but bold. And you should definitely apologize for it. Here on our podcast, we enjoy comedy. We enjoy jokes. We are not extra sensitive people. However, that does not mean that everyone will get it and everyone will like it and everyone will laugh at it. So, like how we say on the beginning of each and every one of our episodes, this is our opinion. So, if you do not agree with our opinion, that's fine. We would love for you to comment below and tell us your opinion. We might not agree with it either. But I do think that us as a people, we have got to stop being so sensitive over jokes. It is literally killing us. Laugh. Just laugh. It is okay to laugh at stuff. And if you don't find it funny, it's okay to not laugh at it, not find it funny, and not try to ruin someone because you didn't like their joke.
And when you're trying to be offended, if you don't remember how to do it, it's like gasping in reverse. Ha 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 ha. See? That's ha backwards. Reverse it and have fun. Don't get so caught up in your wanting to be offended.
Yeah.
Everyone's too sensitive.
They are. To the OP, you definitely need to apologize. You were out of line. It is very rude and disrespectful for you to say that to the person when you just met them. You are just meeting this person. You don't know how long ago this accident happened. You don't know if this is something that they're going through therapy for or they're still working on. You don't know if they're comfortable. You don't even know what mental tolls it can take on somebody. So definitely going forward, think before you say stuff. And you can't blame it on intrusive thoughts because I have intrusive thoughts all the time. Do I let them come out all the time? No. And most people don't. And if you are going to let your intrusive thoughts come out, well, then you need to be apologizing as soon as they come out. And there's no way that he should have been able to get up off the table, leave, be mad, and you haven't apologized yet. You came to Reddit, but you still haven't apologized. So, like, grow up. Simple as that. Grow up. You made a joke. It didn't land. Apologize and move on. And if the guy doesn't want to be friends with you, you can't blame him. You literally just met him and you're cracking jokes about him not having an arm or a leg.
And your friend who laughed, that was a mutual friend between the two of you? Yeah, I see why he's not talking to him either. Because that's wrong.
He's wrong.
He's even more wrong. So you'll both need some apologizing to do to this dude. If you guys want that crew.
I'm nipping that in the bud right now. Hold on. Sorry, I got to fix this because this is fucking me up. I'm nipping that in the bud right now. You can't be mad at people for laughing at shit that they found funny. They're not the person who said that joke.
But
all he did was laugh.
If that's supposed to be his buddy, though, and he might know his real sensitivities about that.
Ebony, it was funny.
I know it was
You
funny.
can't be mad at somebody for laughing at something. It caught him off guard. Nobody was expecting that man to say it.
You know what you do? You hold a laugh inside. You don't give the full chuckle. You just look with your eyes all big and be like, That's how you hold it. You be like, now after they leave and like after he rolled or hopped out, however he left, then you can chuckle.
Goodbye, Ebony. When y'all try to cancel us, don't cancel me, cancel her. Damn, this is tough. I mean, it's not tough. It's cut and dry. You are the asshole.
Yeah,
there is no.
asshole.
Yeah, you're the asshole. You should have done that. But I do stand by. The joke was funny. It was.
Sorry. I can just imagine him being a stand-up comedian and he pulling that joke on that poor man in the audience. Oh, just That was a good one.
It was. Sorry, I was trying to read through to see if there was any more comments that I wanted to bring to the light. It's not. Most people are mad at him. They don't think that he should have did it.
You wanted to bring some more answers to me.
Mm.
You said you wanted to bring some more.
I was going to go over some comments, but they're all basically saying the same thing.
Oh.
Everybody thinks he's an asshole, and everybody is mad at him for...
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be... Everyone... If they have the choice of being like, oh, that was funny, or I could be upset about this, people are going to go for I want to be upset about this, because everybody wants to be so...
Butthurt.
So... I don't even know what the word is these days. So sensitive. Oh, I feel their pain. Oh, osmosis. Honey, let it go.
Wait, did you ever watch Osmosis Jones?
Yes.
When you just said that made me think of that. That was such a good movie. I'm going to have to find that. I'm sure it's on the internet somewhere. I'm about to watch that.
Something to watch on your flight.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Are you ready to move on to another one?
I don't know. That might have just been it for me. That might have been the big O.
That you said I don't need no more. That was the one. Yeah, that was funny. That one got me. You got me, gal.
Okay.
All right. This is a confession. On the last day of work, I screwed my boss over, and he can't do anything about it. All right. I only picked this one because when I first read it, I thought it said on the last day of work, I screwed my boss.
That's what I heard too. And then you kept going, and I was like, oh. I'm like, oh, okay. Let's see what he said. Like,
Well,
over the desk?
Okay. Let's find out what exactly was done. All right. So my boss confessed to me that he secretly air tags his teenage daughter. The day I quit, I told her where it was sewn into her purse. I also suggested that she mail it to Saudi Arabia, and she did. I'm sorry. It's the messiness for me. She waited for spring break and FedExed it overnight while she took off to Florida. Apparently, her dad didn't notice for a few days until her mom saw her father's phone consistently bleeping and went off on him. I don't know any more than that, but I'm sure he didn't get any action for a long time over that. I have no idea what story she created to explain how it ended up in Saudi Arabia. 51323 update on some questions you guys may have. Okay, so that was the end of the thing. The rest is the update.
That's easy to explain. I mean, the question is, how would he ask her about that if he had it as a secret?
The question is, why are you talking to your boss's teenage daughter? That's where I'm confused at.
Well, he could be a teenager himself. He doesn't say how old he was, did it?
Well, he should have said that. Because that's weird. Should I read the comments or should I read the update first? Which one do you want?
Update.
All right. As of today, literally this is updated today. Update on some of the questions that you guys have asked. I'm quality control in construction. I refuse to sign off on structural unsound column pairs and a few other illegal shitty things that he wanted me to do. His daughter liked me for some reason, so we would talk at the office from time to time. Nothing interesting, just a generic life shit. Nothing beyond platonic crap. She worked there part-time. I think that she did... Okay, I'm glad that he said that, though, because that answered my question. I think that she did anyway. Come to think of it, I never really did know exactly what she did there. I never asked because I didn't care. I heard about some of the aftermath from a few former colleagues after I quit, but I'm not one to really keep up with people, so I just didn't follow up. No, I never had the daughter's contact information, and since I'm 50 plus years old, I really didn't want to ever have to explain why I would have it. Okay, thank God.
Okay.
Thank God. All right. Her dad was fucking 71.
Oh,
so he wasn't high-tech savvy, nor am I. Well, he's high-tech savvy enough to have an AirTag sewn into her purse.
Right.
P.S. I don't give a shit if you think I'm lying. Just take a long look out the window of your house and find somewhere to, and in all caps, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that sounds like a 50-year-old guy.
Yeah, OP has some things to get off his chest, baby. Top comment, though, from 6 hours ago. And yeah, this is, like I said, this is an update from today. So these are all fresh comments. So top comment only got 47 votes on it. Number 1, iPhones let you know there's an AirTag and you can play a sound to find it. She could have found it herself. Oh. Why would his phone be constantly beeping the location of the tag? That's a good question. But she could have also not had an iPhone. Now, I know that Androids are now, they're doing something where AirTags will alert Androids as well that there's an AirTag following them. But she could have not had an iPhone. She could have had an Android, and she could have older models. So we don't know.
Right. Oh, well.
But that is interesting. And a lot of people are saying this story is fake. This story sounds fake. This story sounds fake. I mean, I understand why people would think it does sound fake, because to their point, it does normally tell you when there's an AirTag there. But I don't think this is fake.
And my thing is, why does the girl only have one purse? Most girls have multiple purses.
Unless that's like her favorite.
Could be.
Like, you know,
yeah.
Her go-to everyday purse. But I'm kind of mad that I read this one, because I had another one that I have saved that's about putting an AirTag on your spouse's vehicle.
Ooh.
We'll read that one another time.
That's messy.
Yeah, because I have to dig and find that one. But this was a confession.
He confessed.
He knows he's an asshole.
And if you don't like it, he said you can look out the window and find a place to
go fuck yourself. What would you do, though, if you found out that somebody had an AirTag on you?
On me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'd have fun.
Give us the rundown. You just found an AirTag. What's the first thing you're doing?
Wonder who put it on me, and how long has it been there? And then, like, where can I send it? I'm going to have adventures.
You're going to send it somewhere?
Yeah, I'll send it on adventures. Like, you'd be like, I thought you were over there at Walmart. Why are you at the house?
Well,
what made you think I was at Walmart?
That part.
I'll be doing all kinds of tests. Be like, oh, what are you doing over here? I'm like, oh, you know what? That's when you need, like, a pet. A friend's pet. Just put it on them. Or find a wild stray dog and just let it run wild. Put it in a burger.
Or click it to the city bus. Leave it in the city bus or on the train.
Ooh, one of those BNFS don't see this and they go too fast. You know what? No. No.
You know what I'm going to do? No shade. I will put it in a waterproof situation, and I would throw it in the lake. Or throw it in a river.
You know what? Flush down the toilet and see where the water goes. See, but then I'd be kind of upset because I wouldn't have any idea where it goes.
No, you can track it.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, that's what an AirTag is. It's a tracker.
But I thought it was only the people who put it on there can track it.
Oh, yeah. Only the people who put it on there can track it. Sorry, I mixed up what you were saying.
Right, so I wouldn't necessarily know where it went. So that wouldn't answer my mystery.
Well, don't do that then.
Yeah, see, I kind of would want to know where the thing is going all the time so I can see how the person reacts to where it's supposed to be at. I would go to a concert and give it to a dancer. One of the backup dancers, and let's just go across the country.
Goodbye.
I'm like, Janet, I gave you a present.
No, because then you would be arrested for giving somebody an AirTag, for tagging them up.
How?
Because you're stalking them, Ebony.
I'm not, because I don't control it. I don't even know where it goes. Whoever's following is tracking them, not me.
Sounds like a very likely story.
I would say, find it on my phone where I'm tracking her.
It's on her other phone.
What other phone?
She got 2 phones.
I got my work phone and my work phone. They're the same phone. I only got one.
I know, I'm just talking shit.
I
Well,
know.
it's an interesting situation. AirTags are funny business, and
I've never heard of it until now.
oh yeah. They're a new thing. I think it's so stupid that Apple came up with them, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. I think a lot of the technology that people are coming out with right now is really stupid. But okay, I'm kind of over it, no shade, and it's 10:30, and I got laundry to do, and packing to do, and eating to be had, and a flight to catch. So I know y'all are probably mad because we only did 2 Reddit stories today, but that's what it's going to be. At least the first one was really good.
Yes.
And the second one, go fuck yourself. I thought you were screwing the boss on your last day, damn it.
Right, over the desk. No. All you're doing is, I don't know, annoying a 71-year-old man
Right.
who may or not know where his daughter is and made the wife mad because she probably didn't know how to turn off his phone. It's just old people problems.
That part. So, moving on from that, those were our Reddit stories for today. One of them was great. One of them was, it is what it is. I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey,
We'll do better. We'll do better next time.
You know what would have been better? If you wrote us a question.
Yes.
Or asked us our advice or gave us a confession that's better than that.
Yes.
You could have solved that whole issue.
Yes. That
You-
absolutely. It's you, the viewer's fault.
Prove me wrong. Well, no, don't send us no lame stuff. Send us some good stuff.
Right. Good
Yes,
stuff.
good
Good,
stuff.
juicy shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was our episode. You know, we like to wrap up the episode with a little manifestation. So what are you manifesting this week?
I am manifesting continuous work.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm here for that.
Yes.
For me, I am manifesting safe travels because I am terrified of flying and I hate having to get on planes.
And maybe you'll be lucky and sit next to T.S. Madison.
Who also hates flying.
And you guys can go through it together and find something to work on together.
Do you know how gagged I'm going to be if I get to the airport and I run into T.S. Madison? Because you know she's in L.A.
Hey.
I'll keep y'all posted because y'all know I manifested it.
Yep.
So I would be real gagged if I manifest T.S. Madison into my life and the next week I run into her.
That would be amazing.
I'll keep you posted.
Yes.
All right. Well, that was our episode. We are going to get out of here because, like I said, I got stuff to do and I'm starving and I need to start getting the ball rolling. And we just sitting here kikiing and I'm tired of being a drag. I've been in drag all day. So, with that being said, remember to lead with love. And that one blunt a day keeps the bullshit away. The edited version.
I can say it. Bullshit.
Wow, Ebony cursed.
I did not. It's everything shits. We just talked about the bulls.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I know I said this was going to be a short podcast, but it ended up being a long one. So you're welcome, host. Blame Ebony.
And we didn't even puff pass. Oh.
And we didn't even puff pass. Imagine how long it would have been if we did. Exactly. All right, y'all. We love you much.
Like Crunch and Munch.
Ebony will be back soon.
Yeah. Till then, deuces.
Bye.
Because I did 3 fingers on each one. Like that. I don't.
Are those your gang signs?
Well, I know I'm giving applause in sign language.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Now, I don't know what I was doing before, but that's.
Okay. All right, y'all. Go have a beautiful, lovely Wednesday.
Yes.
And we'll see. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I was going to say, if this episode is uploaded late, it's because I'm on West Coast time when I upload it. But then I realized y'all not going to know anyway. So there you go.
All right.
Just watch it. Listen. Enjoy. Mwah.
Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.